Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it?
Hey, what's up guys, Royal here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're hanging out at X Factor and we got the top 3 air attacks at Townhall 11, guys, and we're gonna go over those attacks, watch 3 beautiful replays, and we're gonna get into it right after this. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the 3rd strongest army composition, in my opinion, and that is the Dragback, guys. A very versatile attack. It can be worked on so many different bases. Theory of Music's going to come out here and show us how to do it. He's going to start his heroes in the eastern corner of the map. They're just going to take out that town hall, gonna work on some of these defenses here and kind of trim down the side, give more of a path for the dragons. Then he's got a slammer. He's gonna come in the top, solo an air defense, and then it's gonna take on the rest of this compartment, taking out that single target inferno, which is really deadly to dragons, you know, because having those large amounts of HP and those single target infernos, of course, when they get all charged up, they can take them out mighty quick. We still have 6 of those bat spells, guys, to come into this composition. We have them. They're going to come in the back end here, and you're going to see they're just going to smash. They're coming down on that multi-target inferno with the rage and a freeze, and they are just going to wreck everything in sight. And there are so many dragons still going, guys, and defenses are running out. Now, this attack, guys, it is so versatile. You could do as Theory of Music did here, use the bats on the back end, which is probably more of the popular way to do it. But you could also drop the bat spells in the beginning on a targeted area. Maybe there's a couple of air defenses there, a single target inferno or a multi-target inferno, you know, something with high value where you could drop those spells, take out a bunch of those defenses that'll give your dragons a hard time. But yeah, Theory of Music here comes out and completely smashes this base. Tons of bats swarming, still going, and tons of dragons as well. So we're gonna get on to the next one, guys, right after this. Alright guys, so now we're getting on to the 2nd strongest air attack at Townhall 11, in my opinion, and that is the Electron, guys. And this is a difficult attack to pull off, guys. First off, you gotta find that enemy queen. Priority number 1, you need to take out the enemy queen with your blimp or slammer. More often than not, you're going to use a blimp. Just gets a little bit deeper into the base. And then you got to figure out which way are those sweepers going. So you don't want to come in necessarily from this way, because chances are there's going to be a seeking air mine around this air defense. Blimp might get blown up a little bit early, not make it to the queen, also fighting a sweeper. So we're going to push play here, and we're going to see where Coastal's going to come in from. First, he's going to start off with the heroes, going to do a little bit of funneling here, and looks like he's going to be able to pick off that air defense as well. And it's also a versatile attack, just like the Dragbat, where you can start those heroes on an area of the base, or you can get that Electron in first with the blimp or the slammer, and then come in with the heroes after to do some funneling. The hero's doing a great job up in the northern compartment here. Queen working towards the northeast, King worked towards the northwest. Got that blimp coming in now, guys, and look here, we're not going to be fighting any of those sweepers, and we're going to be coming for that enemy queen. See, Coastal here doesn't necessarily drop it right on top of the queen, but knows the queen's going to come over and take a look at the devastation on the inside of this base, guys. He is just wrecking it. It has been 37, 39, 40% before the LaLos even come in yet, and just absolutely destroying this base. Both those sweepers are down, and we're gonna have to just come around the outer rim of the base in that L-type shape of defenses. And basically, guys, if you aren't able to get both of the sweepers, because you're not always going to be able to, you're going to want to come in behind the sweeper that's left up. So we didn't have to deal with any of that. And we also are just going to be using these heal spells, which is really interesting. Usually we would bring a few haste and maybe a heal on the back end, but it works out really nicely here. Just going to be able to heal all those balloons through these multi-target defenses. We had wizard towers, we had the multi-target infernos, and it just works a treat here. Gonna take out this base, just absolutely smashing it. How many balloons are there? I have no idea. It looks like there's got to be at least 20. And Coastal Shell here came out and wrecked this base, really showing how strong that Electron is, guys. And yeah, this base just got wrecked. We're gonna get into the next one, guys, right after this. Alright guys, so now we're getting into the #1 strongest air attack at Townhall 11, in my opinion, and that is the Queen Charge LaLo, guys. And we got HD Jr. gonna show off a beautiful Queen Charge here, and really just, this is such a strong attack, and the beautiful thing is you can start it from anywhere on the base. Generally people do base building and they put the enemy, well, it would be their queen, but closer to the town hall side of the base, so you know they can have a wall wrecker come in with an easy kill squad and take her out. So with the Queen Charge, we can funnel her off into the area where we want to get her into. We got the king doing that funneling there in the western side of the base there, and we're gonna have our queen head in towards this air defense. We send in a test wall breaker there to blow up a bomb, which works great because there was one there, and then we send in some more to make sure that those walls go down. And you can see here exactly where we're going with the Queen Charge 2, guys. We got that jump spell and it's in our composition. It will come in a minute, but we're going to be first taking on that enemy queen, making sure to take out that queen, guys, and that CC, which works beautifully here in this instance. They got the both under the same poison spell. Just beautiful stuff there. And this whole southern to the western portion of the base getting taken out by just the heroes right now. Gonna get a jump spell coming down now, giving access here to the eagle, to the sweeper, and just gonna keep going and taking out more of the base, guys. We got the LaLo gonna start coming in from the northwest now, starting off with that stone slammer, which also works great because that's another way to get your queen through the base, opening up all those walls. Got the LaLo coming in and mostly behind the sweeper here. We're gonna make sure to have some troops come in behind the sweeper, gonna take it out. A freeze on the sweeper, and we're just working our way clockwise around the base at this point. Nice warden ability to get them through the heavy area there with the multi-target inferno. Have that heal down, and basically, guys, HD Jr. here coming through and smashing this base. The thing is that this attack can pretty much work on any Townhall 11. It really just depends which way you want to get your queen in. Most of the time you're going to be using wall breakers and a jump spell, and I mean, you could use a wall wrecker if you see it fit for that base, but generally it's going to be jump spell or some wall breakers and a jump. But beautiful stuff here. And yeah, so that's my top 3, guys. And if you agree with it, if you liked any of these attacks, hit that like button for me, guys. And if you haven't already, go subscribe to the channel. Gonna be bringing out more Clash of Clans content as much as possible. And that's gonna be it for me, guys. You guys all have a good one. Peace out.